This one is called The Price of Sweet Bread. When the market of New Babylon was still young, Seda arrived with nothing but a cart, an oven, and a heart too soft for the streets she was stepping into. She baked the kind of bread that made people stop mid-stride. Soft loaves drizzled with honey, fig rolls that melted on the tongue. Word spread fast, and so did her generosity. A hungry child? Free bread. A trader short of coin? Pay me later. A smooth-tongued merchant promising connections? Here, take a whole loaf. She thought kindness would be her shield, but kindness also left the door wide open. By the third month, her coin box was light and her debts were heavy. The same faces came for free bread, never bringing payment. Rivals copied her recipes, sold them cheaper, and laughed when she asked why. One evening, as she sat counting the few coins she had left, she overheard two jewelers nearby a stall. "She's sweet," one said, "but sweet doesn't last here. You have to bite to survive." That night, she walked the market and saw she saw what she had refused to see before. The butchers bargaining like generals, the spice merchants guarding their secrets like treasure, the tavern owners turning away debtors without hesitation. She knew then what she should have done. Be firm, be clever, guard her work like others. But by the time she decided, it was too late. The miller already sold her grain to another. The landlord promised her stall to a new seller. When she arrived the next morning, her place in the market was gone, replaced by a baker who knew how to smile at customers without giving away the bread. Seda stood there, hands empty, the smell of her own recipes wafting from someone else's oven. And in that moment, she understood. I thought kindness was enough. I should have learned faster. I should have learned sooner. She left the market that day. Some say she moved to a smaller village where kindness still worked. Others say she never baked again. But in Babylon, her name became a quiet warning passed between merchants. Sweet bread feeds the city, but the city eats the sweet first. As you can see, we've grown. We are growing. Interest is rising, whether good or bad, for New Babylon. And the Babalari, week one, really felt like it meant nothing. But I feel like as the days go by, more and more meaning is just naturally added to this currency. And I really feel its value is growing. We are no longer just hunters and fishers. People are starting businesses, becoming employees, bosses, whatever. This is the goal, right? This is the path that we wanted to walk down. Advance ourselves, continue to advance and progress. With that, naturally, the smart and cunning ones will survive, while the stupid and naive and pussy ones will probably falter in tragedy and depression. As the Babalari grows, and as our ideas and services we want to provide become businesses, the entire game changes. It's no longer a buggy for the community. It's a vehicle for the business of Chrome to sell and hopefully make a profit. It's no longer Yaya just feeding the hungry and the people out there for free. He's trying to run a business, manage his ingredients, pays his employees. Figure out when he can open, when he can close, if he can even make it through the week with what he has. So on and so forth. The point I'm trying to make here is for the ones who have settled into their businesses, who have been lucky enough to find their purpose already. The game has changed. And if you don't realize this yourselves, before you know it, you could be in hot water. And here in New Babylon, we are all about consequences. Meaning, If you fail, we'll take your business from you. You ain't gonna be no gangbanger running a fucking stall and seeing it buns for fucking 5 years with no repercussions. Here, there will be plenty. If you don't succeed, if you don't put effort into what you are doing, if you're not smart enough to realize you're being taken advantage of, you're not acting smart enough, you're not the ruthless businessman or woman you need to be. Or maybe not even ruthless. Whatever style you wish to approach this, as long as it succeeds, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. More businesses are coming in. More people are coming up with ideas and services they wish to provide. You know, it's almost a fair warning to make sure you come in with the right mindset. Because, again, as days go by, systems will be created. Babalari came out of nowhere. Obviously, businesses are coming out of nowhere. Who knows? Next week, maybe I decide that these businesses have to pay a certain fee or a tax every week to stay operational and open. Then you're really fucked. If you ain't turning a profit. If you ain't working to fucking be successful. If you're just doing it for fun and because you're bored and not going to survive here. To be willing to adapt. And be very conscious of your surroundings. Because every day as we progress, a lot will change. That is inevitable. Think back to the first day. Think to where we're at now. That is the point of progression. Be careful who you take advice from. If someone tells you, hey, I think that person should be paid more, and they're not even in your business, why are you even listening to what the fuck they have to say? It's your business. You think he gives a fuck if your business shuts down? He don't give a shit as long as his business is running. That's all that matters to him or her. Who wants to be the first Jeff Bezos in New Babylon? Yeah! That's right. Trillionaire. Owns everything. Gonna take over the world one day. That could be you. Yeah, he's bald. But being bald's alright when he got trillions. Now, again, let's bring it back to a more serious note. Stop being stupid. You guys need to be just more conscious of when, you know, things change. And the ones that will be taken advantage of, don't think we're gonna be forgiving. I'm not gonna come and tell you, oh, it's okay, no worries, you didn't fucking know. No, I'm probably gonna fucking punish you. Again, you can lose the businesses, the dreams that you have settled into can be taken from you if you are stupid. If you fail. And there's no one around to help you. You gotta do it yourself. At the end of the day, everyone has their own motives and ambitions they want to succeed in. Don't be too naive to think they're just willing to fucking sacrifice all of their own just for you. There's always something to gain for somebody. Which is not a bad thing as long as you're aware of it. Aside from that, again, we are growing.